posted all over the place to make sure no more expansions go up, where he does not want them, and that hatchery is starting to get shelled away. Meanwhile, and I think at this point Darkforce is just giving up on this one and looking to guard the high yield over here, which is going to give him huge advantage as it is, and he is going to be content with using that hatchery to just build a bunch of units. And those Marines are going to get more Marines getting put in the medevac, and he's going to try and move around and do a drop inside of Darkforce base and get Darkforce out of position. And this could be really bad because he just moved all his units into the middle over here, and it looks like a little bit of a battle going on over here. The Banelings managed to take out a couple of these Marines, but those Banelings are going to get taken out, and those Marines are coming in, and they're going to be able to take out most of these Lings. But those Lings do get taken out, and there's a lot of Banelings over here, the medevacs over here, and there's still a lot of a siege tank and several Marines over here. And it looks like the Marines are going to start moving out. But Darkforce is starting to get that critical mass of mutalisks, and if he just gets enough, and another hatchery does go up, but it does go down, and it looks like those Banelings are going to get gonna be able to take out all these Marines and just splash gooey acid all over those Marines, and they're not going to be able to do anything except burn. And BratOK continuing to get a lot of siege tanks, and he is getting a lot of missile turrets all over the place. This is a command center. He needs another expansion. He knows this because the high yield is still there. That siege tank is guarding this area, but sooner or later that siege tank is going to get taken out. Another scan going down. It looks like BratOK trying to get more map control. They're taking out as many of these creep tumors as possible, so movement will be a little bit more restricted for Darkforce, but Darkforce is just getting expansions all over the place. Another expansion going up at the top left at the base in the natural. These mutalisks trying to push in a little bit, trying to find a good place to just snipe out a couple of these siege tanks. And there are more hatcheries getting built for Darkforce. He has a lot of minerals banked right now, and if he just outmasses BratOK, this could be a really bad game for BratOK. BratOK could be in serious trouble. Those siege tanks are moving back though, and they're going to try and guard multiple areas and try and take that high yield over here. Meanwhile, that siege tank is going to just be content to still stand here, and it looks like those mutalisks are going to get those siege tanks out of position. One of them do go down, and the Marines trying to desperately catch up, and they're just trying to take out the rocks over here. And the mutalisks, will they be able to snipe out another? Oh man, they do manage to snipe out another siege tank. Two more do. Another one goes down. Another one. 3 goes down from this mutant attack. And those mutalisks are going to get trapped over here, and they're going to need to move away, or else they're going to get completely annihilated by these mass Marines. And now BratOK has secured one of his own high yields over here, but not at the cost of losing a lot of siege tanks. But now that economy is going to help him a lot. But a lot of Lings, a lot of Banelings over here, and they're focusing fire down on that hatchery, and that hatchery is probably going to go down. That queen does get completely annihilated by this force. Looks like these Lings and Banelings are just going to be content to just stand there, and there are a lot of Marines, there are a lot of Marauders that are going to start moving out. There are a lot of mutants as well, so if you can just get the proper surround over here. But instead, Darkforce moving all his forces for BratOK just to snipe out over in the corner, and this is really bad. Darkforce is losing a lot of his mutants to these Marines, and now these Marines and Marauders are stuck in a corner, and oh man, they're going to get started taking. Oh man, they're going to all burn down, and these Marauders are going to get taken out as well. And now those siege tanks are defenseless against those mutants, but more Marines coming in to reinforce. So, and a missile turret just going up just in time for BratOK. And it looks like those siege tanks are safe for now, but there are a lot of siege tanks on the field. Looks like Flyer Carapace level 2 getting researched, and it looks like BratOK is going to try and snipe out another expansion from Darkforce. Darkforce, meanwhile, is stuck on his 3 bases over here, and those Marines are going to be able to take out that hatchery. Meanwhile, a couple of mutants trying to fly in to take out a couple of these Marines, but they're going to be annihilated. And it looks like a couple of Lings over here trying to attack BratOK, but just getting annihilated over here. That siege tank took no damage. I think one did go down though. And now BratOK is in a firm position of control on the map. He does have that high yield now, so he's going to be banking in. And And if he does, he's going to produce, oh man, that is a lot of barracks, and he's going to be produce Marines like that. And he is getting infantry weapons level 3, or vehicle weapons level 3 as we speak. So those siege tanks are going to be doing some massive damage. And now those Marines and Marauders are moving ahead, and they're going to try and take out this high yield. And they're going to very easily take out this high yield. And it looks like and it looks like Darkforce does not have the answer to all these siege tanks and all these Marines and Marauders. And just BratOK just building missile turrets all over the place to help guard his siege tanks. So Muta's trying to take out 1 or 2 of these siege tanks, but there are so many missile turrets all over the place. BratOK trying to take out another missile turret over here, trying to take out as many of these units as possible. He does manage to take out one of the medevacs, but oh man, those mutas are going to start eaten away by these mutas, or by these Marines. But oh man, that is a lot of Zerglings going up in there, and all the siege tanks. Oh man, almost all the siege tanks get wiped out, and the 2 are in the red. And those Marines Marauders are going to reinforce, but that is a lot of siege tanks that we just lost over here. Darkforce is going to lose. But now Darkforce has lost the main of his forces to just try and take out those siege tanks. Those Marines and Marauders are going to have the time taking out all these hatches. More Leans coming out to reinforce, but those siege tanks are also coming out, and it looks like Darkforce does GG out, and BratOK takes game 3. Managing to secure that high yield has put BratOK in a firm position of control to build up as many of these siege tanks and Marines as possible, and Mutas are just not going to be enough taking out those Marines. And building Banelings, honestly, Banelings are good, but if you can't do what you need to do with them, they are pretty much a waste. They're not refundable, they're not reusable. So Banelings, they're good against a lot of Marines, but against siege tanks, they're kind of a waste. And it's too bad. I would have liked to see some more coming out of Darkforce over here. Getting probably Ultralisk would have been a good plan. But now Darkforce is 1-2 against BratOK, and we'll see if Game 4 will decide this, or if they'll go to a Game 5 series. Thanks you guys for watching. As always, please subscribe to youtube.com/KesselGamer. That's KESL Gamer, and I will see you guys next time. Kessel signing out.